Hi everybody, Walt here again with ReferralNetworks.com. Hey, I wanted to just record a short video blog to talk a little bit about what we're doing this week at Referral Networks, what we've got going on. We just recorded our 11th episode today of KRNX, our Relationship Marketing Radio podcast. And what we're covering this whole entire month at Referral Networks is goal setting. And we've talked a lot about identifying your own beliefs and learning a little bit about yourself before you can actually set those accurate and genuine goals and things that you really want to do. But today we talked about moving on and actually setting the goals. Now here's a little bit of what we talked about. I think that we all have two different wish lists. We have one that's very reasonable, short list, goals, things that we need to accomplish on a short-term basis, and we know they're relatively simple and they're not too much out of our comfort zone to attain them. The other list is that list that's a little more out of reach. This is a list that excites you, keeps you awake at night, makes your spine tingle when you think about it. These are all the things that we all have, and they're all hidden down in there, and we a lot of times push them back down in and we don't want to acknowledge them. Well, this is a year that I say we take a deep look at ourselves and we acknowledge that list and we go for it. We make some of those goals actual goals that we can write down and things that we want to attain. And here's the problem. And we've had people say, well, Walt, these are too big. There's too many steps involved. I can't handle this large goal. It's just never going to come. Well, you've all heard the saying, I think you have anyway, how do you eat an elephant? Well, the answer to that is you eat an elephant one bite at a time. You can do it. It's the same with a large goal. One step at a time, and you can actually get to where you want to be and achieve that goal. It's a matter of taking those baby steps and breaking it down into simple little bite-sized pieces that really can make things happen on a day-to-day basis, so you're always moving forward towards that goal. There's a lot of things that keep us from doing that. They're too big. You know, we get afraid, they take us out of our comfort zone. And one of the big factors in there is the naysayer. You know, the people that don't want to support that goal. And a lot of times, unfortunately, these people are some of the people that are closest to us. And that's just to be expected, because these are the people that care so much about us and they want to make sure we're on the right track. But oftentimes, you know, we're still individuals, so you can't share the same vision. And, you know, you can identify that in your own life, I'm sure. And then just other people in general, your network of people. And there's a quote that goes something like this. What other people think about you is really none of your business. And I really like that quote, because no matter what other people think about you or say about you, make that none of your business. Don't worry about it. Just move on and let that kind of stuff go, because those kinds of things can play on our mind and really keep us held back and keep us from achieving those things that we really want to achieve. So our focus this week at Referral Networks is setting those high-level goals and starting to put things in place, the steps that we need, the baby steps, the actions that we need to take on a daily basis, because that's what it is daily things that we do. And this will move us on to our step for next week, which is focus, because the goal is just, you know, the thing that you want to achieve, but how do you stay focused on that every day? And when you achieve it, how do you maintain it at the same time? And that takes a lot of focus, razor sharp focus, and we're going to talk about that as well. But this week, we've built that foundation last week on identifying your beliefs. What are your expectations of yourself and other people? Now we're going to move on to actually setting some of those high-end, high-level goals, those spine-tingling goals, the things that you know you want to do and the things that you want to achieve, and how to break those down into those bite-sized chunks. That's what I want you to work on this week. Then we're going to talk about focus, and that's where we're headed. So check in with us daily at ReferralNetworks.com. Get involved on the blog comments, forum topics. We've got a lot of activity going on. We'd like to get the community involved in what we're doing, and we like your feedback. So join us at ReferralNetworks.com, and we'll see you real soon. Thanks. Have a good night.